Put your hands together for our next comic, Katy, French.
How you guys feeling? You feeling good? It's really nice to see your faces, for real. It's so nice to see people out having fun, laughing, you know? No political drama, we're chilling. I don't know about you guys, I am so tired of all this political stuff. I'm so tired of people trying to make things political that do not need to be political right now, right? Right? Amen to that. Like, I saw this girl walking around with a shirt that said, "Buy weed from women." I was like, is it Berkeley in the 70s? Like, girl, get with the times. Buy Oxy from trans people. Be the American we need, okay? I'm just saying. I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, I am currently transitioning from a white chick to a white lady. Ouch. Ouch. Thoughts and prayers to my white ladies out there tonight. It's hard out here. It sucks because being a white lady is not inherently bad, you know? And I'm not worried about getting older. It's not like a vanity thing. It's just that, you know, the phrase white chick and white lady are very different, right? Like a white chick is cool. A white chick is in a bar, you know? A white lady is in a headline. It's not good. It's never like, white lady at Target does something chill. Never that one. It's rough. Can tell though, I'm definitely getting older because I went to the doctor recently and he took one look at me and he was like, you know, miss, at your age, you might want to consider having children soon. And I was like, that's a lot to process because I'm here for my allergies. Thanks for having the talk, sir. It's rough. I don't have kids yet, and I don't feel ready for kids, but I do feel like it makes me behind on my life milestones, right? Because like I'm originally from Orange County, California, the OC, home of the housewife, right? So growing up as a little girl, I just always assumed that by this age, you know, I would be married with 2 beautiful stepchildren. Stepchildren my own age, was that clear? I want to make sure. That's dumb, obviously they'd be older, okay. Come on. I don't know though, do you guys have kids? I'm sure some of you have kids, right? Some? Anybody have kids just on the weekends? That changed the answer. Thought it might. I don't know, I'm afraid of having kids. Like, I do want children, but I'm afraid of every part of having kids, right? Like, it starts with the pain, you know? And if, like, guys in the room, you might not know, there's a whole movement now that is shaming women who get epidurals during birth because they want you to be a natural mom who's present for the moment. And I know this, I have a friend like this. She had a baby. She chose to have an all-natural, drug-free birth. And I didn't know that after a woman has an all-natural, drug-free birth, it's actually physically impossible for her to stop bragging. I would too, I'm just saying. I would. I don't know, I'm stressed about the cost of kids, right? It's a very expensive time. We can barely afford ourselves, right? And I want to give my kid, you know, a certain lifestyle and stuff. But I just realized, like, by the time my kid is 18, there is no way that I will be able to pay for their college bribes, you know? My stepsons will go to USC, I'm just saying. They probably already have. I can't wait to meet them. You look a lot like, where's your dad? All right, cool. Just saying. Oh my God. I don't have time for it though, right? Kids take so much time out of your life. And I know this, like, the minute you're born, especially when you're a girl, they always tell you, you can't have it all. You can't have it all. You can't have a loving partner and children and a full career. You cannot have it all. And I always, like, intellectually understood that, but I didn't emotionally understand how much time kids take out of your life. until I found out that the BTK serial killer took a nearly decade-long break from killing once he had kids. That is a fact. He told the FBI he was too tired raising children to follow his passion. What hope could I have? My God, my God. I did fact check that joke on Wikipedia, and they do list his murders under career. So you can have it all when you're a man, okay? I don't know. I'm not even married yet, and I want my kids to have stability. I'm a traditional person. I'm very traditional. I believe a child should be raised in a home with one mother and one alcoholic. So, is he here? We'll find out. I don't know. I'm afraid of, even before having kids, I'm afraid of getting married. I'm afraid of the wedding part. Because we all know people meet and they get engaged and they plan a wedding and then they lose their minds, right? We've seen it over and over and over. And I really know this because I recently discovered a genre of video that exists online. And whatever you're thinking, it's not that, it's worse. It is horrifying. And I'm sorry I have to tell you, but trauma to be processed must be shared. So strap in, okay? I have been at home watching hours and hours of YouTube videos of brides who sing themselves down the aisle. There are 45 pages of search results. I have watched them, I have ranked them, started a blog. I'm gonna do an investigative podcast series. What is happening? Brides who sing themselves down the aisle, women who walk down the aisle singing. Oh my God, you guys have never seen these videos, so I'm just gonna tell you everything you need to know, okay? Number one, they're usually titled something like, Bride Surprises Groom by Singing Down the Aisle. When what it should be is Demon Terrorizes Village. Oh no. Number two, these women are usually singing an original composition. A song they wrote. Usually with a very creative title like Song for Tyler. Sometimes it's Song for Jason. But it is always a nightmare, okay? These women, they are so talented. Let me tell you though, I shouldn't be mean because they are talented. They are so talented that all of the video comments have been disabled. Pretty great. All right, let me break down my favorite video of all time, okay? It's shot in a split screen. And what you see in one frame is the groom, the Tyler, standing up at the altar, just smiling and unaware that this will not be the best day of his life. And in the other frame, you see the bride, and she walks out beautiful and radiant to the head of the aisle, holding her bouquet. And then in that split screen, you see her reach into her bouquet and slowly raise a microphone out of it. While in the opposite frame, Tyler slowly realizes what's about to happen. Now, mind you, these women are only walking about 20 feet, but they take the full 4 minutes and 32 seconds to get there. Thank God. So this demon starts singing and sloth walking down the aisle. And the poor Tyler is just paralyzed by the sonar waves that are hitting him. And as she finally gets closer to him, you see that he just wants to instinctively reach for the mic, rip it out of her hands, and end this. Unfortunately, as he goes to reach for the mic, she starts her Mariah Carey hand run. And like a ninja, she sees his hand coming and she catches it midair and bends his fingers back until he has to take a knee. And as she hits her final note, you just see the light entirely drain from Tyler's eyes. And that's the moment I come. You guys have been great. I've been Katy French. Thank you so much for your time.